Melinda and Vic Van Allen live with their young daughter Trixie in Little Wesley, Louisiana. Vic has retired early after developing guidance chips for combat drones, and his complicated relationship with Melinda is held together by a precarious arrangement. They sleep apart and Melinda takes lovers openly, even in their family home, while Vic finds solace in raising his large collection of snails. Their open marriage is no secret to their concerned friends, and Vic grows increasingly jealous, while Melinda laments his lack of passion. One day Vic and Melinda goes to attend a party. Melinda invites her latest lover, Joel, to a neighbor's party. Vic notice that and start following her. From window Vic see Melinda and Joel together, by seeing that Vic gonna jealous. One of his neighbor Mary tells Vic that they both sleeping together and everyone knows that, but Vic thinks they're just friends. But in the meantime Melinda got drunk and start dancing on table piano, and later she starts playing piano. After that Joel goes to meet Vic, and alone with Joel, Vic tells him that he murdered Melinda's previous lover Martin, who has recently disappeared. By hearing that Joel feel threatened and leave the party. Seeing that Melinda asked Vic that did you say anything to Joel? After going to home when Vic discussed with Venmo he noticed that Melinda walking necked, and asked her to being normal. While necked in her bedroom Melinda asked Vic that why are you choose me, and tells him to close the door on his way out. The story of murder of Martin spreads through their circle of friends. Melinda also knew it and got angry on Vic, and asked him to apologize to Joel. After few days Joel comes to his house and tells Vic that he leaves next day morning for Mexico. At night Vic tells Storry to Trixie, but when Vic came out from Trixie's room, he saw that Melinda and Joel doing romance in room. After that Vic booked cab and asked Joel to go in it. One day in a party by scene Vic Don says he knows, he's Martin's killer, raising the suspicions of noir writer Don Wilson. But everyone say it's a joke not in real. Don start dance with Kelly who was a wife of Don. On the way Melinda tells that Kelly was very attractive, and asked that you want to fuck her. And she start choosing Vic banana in the car, and Vic get pleasured with this. At the home both start getting pressured. One day Vic get a call from bank and got that Melinda give a piano to Charlie, worth $3,000. A TV news report reveals that Martin's body has been found shot to death, and a suspect is arrested. At late night Melinda comes to house, where she tells that she was with his new friend. While Vic in his lab with that snails, Melinda and her new lover Charlie enjoy trip, they do that in her car. Next morning Vic confronts Melinda after she gives money to Charlie, her new lover and piano teacher. Melinda invites Charlie to a friend's pool party and introduces him to Vic, toying with his jealousy. At night Vic in a search for Melinda and he found her with Charlie in a room. Melinda and Charlie behave like that they are husband and wife in front of Vic. When Melinda tried to kiss Charlie she noticed that Vic is also there so she didn't. Suddenly rain sends everyone inside, leaving Vic and Charlie alone in the water. After some time Vic also enter in the house and enjoying party with others. Melinda didn't see Charlie anywhere so she goes to outside, and she discovers Charlie's body drowned in the pool. Don and Vic take out the body from pool and try to give CPR, but he is dead. The party is questioned by police, and Melinda is quick to accuse Vic of murdering Charlie. He later asks if she is scared of him, and she says she is not as I am the one you killed for. But when officer interrogate Vic then he tells that he was not there in the pool and he was trying to test cookies. By this statement officer confirmed that Vic was not do that and take it as a accident. But actually Vic killed Charlie but no one noticed that. While cycling Vic found that someone is following him. Don's wife Kelly tells Vic that her husband and Melinda have been accusing him of Charlie's murder. Next day Don and his wife Kelly comes to Vic's house for dinner, where Vic tells Don to stop telling people that he was murderer of Charlie. Next day Vic found his wife with one guy in a restaurant, where that man tells Vic that he was a psychotherapist, but Vic noticed that he was not that, and goes to Don's house where Vic discovers Don have hired a private investigator to follow him and confronts Don in front of Don's family. Vic noticed that Melinda reconnects with an old boyfriend Tony, and he starts following them. At home Vic overhears their conversation suggesting they will move to Brazil, taking Trixie with them. One day while Melinda was in bathtub Vic goes there for asking about Tony but she didn't reply. She invites Tony to dinner with Vic and tells that Tony is the first American she sleep with, and both laughing after hearing this. After that Melinda takes Tony to her bedroom, furthering Vic's jealousy. Vic lures Tony into his car and drives him to a secluded spot he and Melinda share, overlooking a rocky gorge. Vic accelerating the car, by this Tony tells that he want to call Melinda, but there is no network so Tony can't call her. Vic stop the car and throw a stone onto Tony's head. Tony start running, but in the meantime Vic took another stone and hit the head. By this Tony start fall down to hills to his death. Vic tie his body with stone and take out wallet and sinks his body in the creek. After that Vic give a glass of wine to his daughter to celebrate. Melinda asked Vic about Tony, but Vic tells that he does not seen Tony. Melinda takes Vic and their daughter on a picnic to the same spot. Vic gives her a collection of photographs he has surreptitiously taken of her as a testament to his love. When Vic went to call Trixie, he spots Tony's body resurfaced in the creek. Returning home Melinda noticed that she lost his scarf. He offers to go back to the spot in the morning to retrieve Melinda's lost scarf. She invites Vic to share her bed that night. In a bed Vic try a doggy style and she loves this. The next morning, Vic bikes to the creek to deal with Tony's body, but is caught in the act by Don. Vic replied that he was there for Find Melinda's scarf, but Don sees the body of Tony, so Don rushes away in his car to notify authorities. Vic pursues him on his bike and takes a shortcut through the brush to try and head Don off. Vic tumbles out of the bushes and falls off his bike into the car's path. Texting recklessly, Don swerves to avoid Vic but drives off a cliff and is killed. At home, Melinda finds Tony's wallet in one of Vic's snail box. She packs a suitcase to leave, which Trixie throws in the pool, insisting they stay. Vic arrives home, where Melinda tells him that she saw Tony. However, she then burns Tony's wallet and ID cards. In closing, Trixie sings along to "You Make Me Feel Like Dancing." Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel.